Okay, this is an investment problem. Hopefully you feel pretty good with the investment problems. If you don't, you should go back and watch the video. I think I did one earlier for one that had two variables. Basically, I've got several different funds that I want to invest my money in. I have a total of $25,000 to invest, or Jenny does, I guess. She is putting it into 12%, 7%, and 6%. I'm going to let the 12%, I'll write it up here, be X. I'll let this be Y, and the 6% be Z, so those correspond with the numbers down below. And what that means is that, for example, she could do 10,000 in 12%, 10,000 in 12%, let's say 8,000 in 7%, and then what's left over there? 7,000? Oops, 7,000 in the 6%. And what that's going to do is add up to that $25,000. Now the other piece of this is that that's not the answer that I wrote over there. I'm just trying to get you to help you understand it. This number over here is her target annual interest. So if you were to take this and multiply it by 0.12, and this and multiply it by 0.07, and this and multiply it by 0.06, and then add all of those up, then you get some number actually. So if you were to multiply those, as I said, and add them all up, then you get 2180. So that would be this number if I took this set of this combination. So I don't want to take that combination, I want to get the combination that gives me this. So I'm going to erase that. Alright. I think it's pretty clear that those numbers, x, y, and z, x plus y plus z, have to add up to my 25,000. Like that. Whoops, wrong comma in the wrong spot. Okay, now I'm going to do the equation that involves this. I'm going to use those percentages and multiply the way I just said that I would do. So 0.12x plus 0.07y plus, sorry, that kind of looks like a z, huh? Plus 0.06z gives me my targeted interest, 1945. Now, I'm going to erase all this stuff up here. Alright. I want you to read the second sentence to yourself right now. Okay, the account paying that 12% interest is a higher risk account. So she wants that account to be half of the amount that she has in the account paying 6% simple interest. So the problem here is that there's like way too many words, right? So 12%, which one's that? That's x, right? But I'm going to cross all of this out. Blah, 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 blah. So she wants the amount in that account. Okay, let's just call that x, right? She wants x to be, that's equal to half of the amount that she has in the 6%. So she wants x to be half of y, because y is the 6%. Replace that with burden. Sorry, not y, z. Because if I look here, that's my z, 6%. So she wants that to be equal to half. This is z, half z, like that. So what I get is the equation x equals 1/2 z. What I want you to do when you get this equation is test it. So she wants the 6% to be half of the, or she wants the 12% to be half of the 6%. So let's try it. For example, let z equal 20. Now ask yourself, which one is the z? Z is the 6%, right? So what's half of 20? Well, half of 20 is 10, right? So now go in and plug this into that equation and just verify that you get 10 here. Do we get 10? Half of 20, 10. Yup, good, it works. So if z is 10, then we do get x equal to 20. I want you to check that because those are the easiest problems to screw up. That kind of last sentence that relates two of them randomly. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is manipulate this equation right here so that I have all the variables on one side. That's going to give me x minus 1/2 z equals nothing on the right hand side. So that becomes my last equation over here. I get an x here. I don't have a y term, so I'm just going to leave it blank so that I can fit it into my REF real easily. Minus 1/2 z equals 0. Now, I'm not going to do the REF work or show the work. Hopefully you feel good with that. You should look at the PDF to figure out what exactly I put in there. But I put it into the matrix, REF it on the calculator, 12% account, and you need to show that work on the test. 12% account gets 6,500. 7% account, this is the Y value, gets 5,500. And then the Z, the last one, 6%, gives us 13,000. Notice, remember this equation back up here? Oops, sorry. Remember this equation back up here? The x equals half z. Well, this is z. That's x. Is x half z? Yeah, 6,500 is half of 1,300. So at least that part shows up right. So that is our answer.